You probably got these songs on your list that's not real music.
Okay, I can't wait. Okay, I can't wait to hear you talk about Guy and Teddy Riley's greatest hits, Sister Mariah. Like I remember the first time I heard Guy. I like. All right, here we go, and we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to a very special edition of Off the Record on the People's Podcast. This evening, we have three incredible panelists on with us who are going to give us just their great takes today. I'm excited to be back on Top 5 because we took a break for a week, but we're back. We're going to start off with Sister Mariah. Sister Mariah, can you please say what's up to everybody?
What's up, everybody?
All right, now Sister Khadija, can you please say what's up to everybody?
Peace, family.
Thank you. And Sister Khadija came solo today. Like, what's going on? Like, where's the gang at? Where's the squad at? Okay. They coming in. All right, Yahweh, keep you say what's up to everybody.
Black people, what's going on?
Okay, and look, Sister Rakia watching live. What? Peace, family, and Mimi say ASA. Like, what's going on, Mimi? Okay, let's get into it. I can't believe Sister Rakia is watching in the comments. She usually doesn't. All right, Mimi says something like him. All right, let's go. Like, Mimi. Here we go. All right, we're starting with you, Sister Khadija. Top 5 movies that every enlightened Black person should see. Number 5.
All of these topics were like, all these subjects was hard for me for a lot of different reasons. But for number 5, I did Get Out.
Okay, explain. Why?
Well, it's new, so I knew Joshua wasn't going to get on me for all the old stuff. But Get Out, I think it gives you like a different like spin on the topic of white people and questioning them.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not like, some things are like direct. I think it like kind of goes through the back door and it's like what seems normal and seems okay. So I thought it was a good spin. So if you are enlightened, you probably want to argue about what it meant.
See, the deer's eyes got black when they came across. That's why you get the deer in the beginning that represented the black.
There was like a lot of people writing like books about when movies come out, they just be like, see, this is what I think. And they, their think is the thing to way to think. So had to put it on there.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Sister Candace is watching too. What? Sister Candace in a minute. Aisha watching live too. What's happening? All right, top 5. Naima's watching, but shout out to Naima as well. Naima's watching too. All right. Top 5 movies. We're going with you, Sister Mariah. Top 5 movies every enlightened Black person should see.
Okay. So my number 5 is Crash from 2005. I don't know if y'all saw it, but for me, Crash was the first movie that kind of pricked my consciousness, just at how there's like little ways that we might be connected to each other and how one person's decision might affect somebody else that you don't even realize it affects and things like that. And so Crash for me is like one of those movies that I guess kind of made me more aware that other people probably thought and saw how I did. And then it kind of sent me on my way to eventually what I am now.
Okay.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Since you're going deep, Naima say you doing so. Naima, I'm not doing that. I'm sure you love. Aisha say anything but The Color Purple. Brother Frank said Assalamu Alaikum family. Naima said Crash was so good and intense. Listen.
And I like that it was people in there that you probably wouldn't see in a movie together.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ludacris and what?
Like Ludacris and
Sandra Bullock and
anyone.
Mimi said she loved Crash. Very good. For sure. All right, let's go. Yahweh, what you got? Number 5 movies every enlightened Black person should see.
Number 5, this is going to be higher on most people's list, but Django.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did you say Django?
Yep. Django was like just a Black superhero movie.
I feel like it's on your Brother Joshua's list.
And the only reason that is number 5 on my list because they had a white savior, but it did. That white dude talked. He gave Django his blow.
I don't know if he was a savior or more of a helper, but I don't know if he was the savior.
Helper.
Did y'all hear Jamie Foxx talking about how when they had to kind of get in the space to be able to film, and he said Leonardo DiCaprio was just like, I can't call you that word, I can't say that word, that doesn't, to me, it's like,
you said it with ease, so I don't know how much of that I
said the
believe.
next day when he was like, no, you are a slave master, I am, a free, like when he had this talk with him, which to me is in his nature anyway, but he said the next day he was like, what's up, Leo? And Leo was just like, just in that mindset of, I can't talk to
a big white man to call him nigga. That's crazy.
Wait, why you don't try to Django's one of the greatest movies, literally top 5 greatest movies of all time, and you're over here trying to take it down. Aisha said Judas and the Black Messiah, never saw that, but I know a lot of people speak about it. Naima said Pride, a movie about a black swim team that actually wins. Excellent, Naima. We love black fairy tales, are very important in the community. We have to show love to that. Shout out to Pride.
You said black fairy tales.
Have you ever seen 5 black people in the pool at the same time swimming? I mean, what are we saying? Olympic style like that? Yes, y'all reaching.
What you say? Wait, what?
5 black people in the pool swimming, Olympic style, tagging up, putting black fists up.
You'll see a whole bunch of folks swimming in the pool Olympic style. You'll see some stuff.
Joshua, you need to come to Philadelphia then.
Where they swimming in Philly?
That's what Pride.
The look of audacity.
Yes, at the center. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Exactly.
Sister Kimberly's son. No. Sister
They
Kimberly's
get in the pool. The sisters don't want their hair done. No, I mean touched and all. I know how it go, man. Come on.
Listen to this stereotypical talk. We have developed ways to care for our hair.
Man, brother, these are the same brothers and sisters you trying to teach Chinese too, Josh.
Listen, because I can teach black people karate before I teach them swimming. That's all I'm saying. All right, my number 5.
I ain't even gonna lie to Josh. You might be on this something.
So we know Brother Joshua can't swim. Brother Joshua, we're gonna take some lessons together.
Wow, I can't swim. The fact that you think I can't swim, that's really sad. That's crazy.
So it's not a black people thing then. So
no, it's a black swim team thing. Not black people can't swim. It's a black all on the same team. I seen the Olympics. I ain't seen black people swimming. When y'all seen black people swimming? Show me a black diver. Show me one black diver. Just one.
Okay.
My number 5 is Rosewood. Rosewood. Every enlightened black person should see it. It's a black hero. But it also, not to be too deep, it's levels to showing when you think you have friendship with people. One of the black dudes, when they went to get the pitchfork and they went to get the mob and they went to go kill him, he was appealing to them because he like, I'm a Mason, you a Mason, we in the same thing. Woo, woo. And they was like, nigga, we about to kill you. Like, it don't even matter. They kept trying to appeal to the niceness. The Esther Roll tried to appeal to the kindness of them. They like, we're gonna shoot you. We shoot the grandma, we shoot everybody. It's a wrap. Stop appealing to the niceness. It wasn't until they was like, oh, we strapped up, we're gonna go retaliate eye for eye. That's when stuff switched. So I love Rosewood because it was like enough of trying to get along when they already showed you that they trying to kill you. Boom.
Wow.
So Khadija, you never seen Rosewood?
I haven't, but I just typed it down so I can watch it. Yeah, I'm not.
That's one of John Singleton's best.
Tell about the Florida Evans scene, Josh. Tell about the Florida Evans.
No, so I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't want to ruin it for you. All right, okay, boom. Sister Rakia said the Nat Turner movie for sure, Birth of a Nation. Mimi said the black man who knows how to swim. Yes, we might know how to swim. All right. Frank says my top 5 was good movie, Beverly Hills Cop and Stir Crazy. Okay, brother Frank getting deep. Go ahead, brother Frank. Brother Frank went a different route.
Stir Crazy was good.
Aisha said Rosewood is great. I'm telling you, Sister Khadija, you gotta see Rosewood. All right, Sister Khadija, number 4. What you got? Every movie enlightened black person should see.
For number 4, I have Judas and the Black Messiah. That was really good. It was, I mean, even though of course the title is Enlightened Black Person, but you can never get too much, right? And that was definitely letting you see more in depth, how people are used and how they could take certain circumstances and twist it and manipulate things, and how somebody that you think is supposed to be riding with you, and they keep instigating stuff. It helps you to, think outside the box and think about who you're talking to and who in your circles.
Okay, boom, excellent. And Sister Rakia said Panther. That's a good one. Me and my siblings used to watch Panther all the time. We talking about the real Panther with Huey P. Newton, not the Black Panther. I mean, not the Killmonger one. Even though that's gonna be on everybody's list as well. Aisha said King Richard. Mimi said Judas and the Black Messiah was great.
King Richard. Oh my gosh, excellent.
Sure.
That's a good one.
And the fact that y'all think I'm gonna watch these movies, even though I'm saying, all the movies I talked about saw when I was younger, because I cannot watch Judas and Black Messiah, and be walking around like, oh, like I just can't, like I can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
Especially because I really like Fred Hampton. I really like his story. I like all of this. So I don't want to see. It's like, man, I can't take that. All right, Sister Mariah, what you got for number 4? Who do you have for number 4?
I'm gonna say, and shout out to my best friend, Sister Kia, School Days. Because I feel like it gave the hype of HBCU and it just did a lot, like just left that impression in.
You said School Days?
Yep.
I that's a good one.
You look like
you can't even name you can't name a movie about Black colleges that people ain't gonna say School Days, Drumline.
I thought she was getting ready to go there.
No, I mean School Days is, what are we talking about? Like it's a think piece, and you talk about it for days. Yeah,
and it tackled a lot of different issues.
Absolutely. Now, okay, I'll make a joke about School Days in the next one. Okay, but those comments are gonna be that close. I was like, All right, Yahweh, who you got for number 4?
Number 4, I gotta Get Out.
Okay, why Get Out, y'all?
I mean, it's one of the first like Black scary movies that is actually scary. Like, a lot of people are scared of Candyman. Candyman don't scare me, man. Candyman gets at the top. I'm just saying, in most projects. In most project buildings, Candyman gets at his
I don't know about that, but okay.
Josh, a nigga walking around with bees around him, you already.
With a hook? With a hook?
Yeah, he gets shot. I'm just saying, just off real. I'm just saying, he can have a hook, he can have a peg leg, he can have whatever he wants to, bring in a pop. But Get Out is like real life scary because I feel like that could really happen in some instances. Like when you think about it, like look at the NBA today. If you're seeing the draft and you're seeing like the viral picture, like that's big going on. So it's like, man, they plotting. They real life plotting, man. It's crazy. So
y'all was getting deep.
I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have a whole bunch of khaki kids running around here in a minute, man. I swear.
They already run around.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Yahweh. It's so much for our curly hair sponsorship for hair grease. All right.
As long as we got the Shea Moisture sponsorship, we good. I heard Miss Tab got a hair product. If we got her sponsorship, we straight.
Naima said The Birth of a Nation. It was only able to watch it once. You already know I couldn't see Birth of a Nation more than one time. Brother Marshall says The Irishman. Yes, sir. ASA family, Lake Salam, bro, Marshall. All right, checking in. Thank everybody.
I don't know that any Black folks in that movie.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you got a message.
But I'm sure it's, yeah.
My number 4 is Posse. Y'all better watch Posse. Posse. Listen, Khadijah, I don't know where you was watching.
Ain't that the movie with Lil' Kim?
No, the fact that y'all don't know what Posse is, we're about to throw me.
Oh, that's the Black Cowboy movie, right?
You gotta watch Posse. Posse is so well written. So well written. The main white dude from Titanic, who was the villain, versus Mario Van Peebles, versus how they built the railroads, how Black people went west, and how we was the original cowboys, and all like Posse.
Oh, okay. I saw the picture. I didn't click.
No, I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? So okay, Sister Mariah, you never seen Posse?
No, but I wrote it down to go watch it though.
I wrote it down too. I got it right under Rosewood.
Y'all got to see Posse.
Posse is basically that movie with Idris Elba, Lakeith.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Posse is so on different. It's about a man. They killed the town, killed the preacher because he was teaching Black people to read before it was cool, before it was legal to read. And his son watched them string his father up and kill him.
I can't believe you watch something like this, Josh.
Oh man, because he wants. Khadijah, don't make that face. Because I watch movies where we victorious. We're not playing victim. any movie where the man come back and you killing them, man, you can't, man. If I watch Posse today,
gotta teach, brother Joshua.
I just don't like. I don't like The Help. I don't like movie we yes or man. I don't like none of those movies. But we getting back. Oh no, I like that. All right now.
So you love what's his name? So you love Minister Society.
You already know what it is. You already know what it is.
We want to talk about some Get Back.
But Frank said good one, Black Cowboy movie. Aisha said Posse is good. Brother Marshall said rap songs, 2 Ice Cube, Lethal Injection album, and Public Enemy, When I Get to Heaven. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Mimi says classic. We used to watch that as children and acted. That's what I'm saying. Y'all understand, like when you watch this stuff when you little, you get older, you just be regular because you was like you already got it in you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, don't play with me, bro.
When you get older, you should be regular.
Because it's like I already got Django in me. Like I ain't even got to act. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know I ain't. I ain't one of those yes or master. I ain't never been Josh. So, Sister Khadija, who you got for number 3?
I have The Great Debaters.
Okay.
That is a movie, and it's like Black excellence on, an intellectual level and not like just sports or, that type of stuff. And Denzel's in it, so that makes it that much better.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means it has the Denzel touch, so it's golden.
I mean, this woman is choosing on Denzel for everybody. Like, y'all not even like, it's the golden touch. What is that?
Listen, his character in the movie, I think that his character was influential and powerful on like a different level because he was getting to the youth because he was the teacher, but then he was sneaking at night and going to and changing his dress and pretending to be of a different class so that he can get with the working class and change things and do stuff like that. That was just an excellent movie. I really love that movie, and not just because Denzel's in it though.
Shout out to Great Debaters. Shout out to everybody in the comments who's showing love. Can't wait to put this on YouTube. Please let us know where y'all watching from. Aisha said Boys in the Hood. Plenty of messages in Boys in the Hood. Mimi said she loved Great Debaters. Also John Singleton. That's also John Singleton, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Mimi Naima said yes, good one, Sister Khadija. She loved Great Debaters. Mimi said Nate Parker did a great job. Brother Marshall says a lesson to every movie, especially the mob movies, for sure, sir. Aisha said Denzel did a good job. I didn't say he didn't do it, but y'all choosing though. Yeah, I mean, like she didn't say Denzel was also Denzel.
But we're accurate.
She said Denzel had the golden touch. Like he was touching the. He was all right. He did a little Willie Lynch little thing. All right, you dropped it.
Don't be hating, Joshua. Don't be hating.
I'm like, you right. You going a little hard, Khadija. Sister Mariah, who you have at number 3?
Okay, so I put this number 3 because I don't feel like we always get like really good Black love stories. And on Netflix, if y'all have not seen it, there's a movie called Really Love. And I love that movie because it's just a good Black love story. Like a lot of times when I see our movies, it's like we got to come from like struggle love, where it got to be like, had to go through hell and high water for him to say, I love you, girl, or something like that. But Really Love is like just a whole vibe. It's like a good 90s song or something.
What's it about?
So the girl in it, she's like I think she's like in law school or something. And the guy is an artist in it.
Oh, that boring ass movie. Nah, I ain't gonna let
it's not a boring
I ain't gonna let that slide.
We've been saying Black struggle love for long. We say Black help love is boring.
And he's a struggling artist. I'll remember that movie now.
It is
I'm not gonna let it slide.
Though. It is such a good movie. All the way to the end, it's just a good movie.
Naima liked it. She said she really loved with Kofi. Real love with Kofi.
Yes.
And Naima said she saw it.
Y'all just like it. Kofi was in it. It's the same as the Denzel one.
I'm gonna say Aisha said she loves it just because of Kofi was in it. She wished every movie have Kofi in it. Well, okay.
I agree.
My goodness. All right. Next.
I wrote it down, sis. It's right under Posse.
Thank you.
Sister Khadija, you said the right. Rosewood down. Don't forget Rosewood.
Rosewood is number 1. I got it down. It's right over Posse.
That's a good snooze for you and the kids to watch.
All right, Yahweh, who do you have at number 3?
Number 3, look, 12 Years a Slave. I had to watch it in school. And when I was in college, one of my professors referred it to us. We had to go watch it for extra credit, and I needed that extra credit. And boy, when I tell you, it showed me, look, we're talking about an upper class black man in the 1800s. First and foremost, that's very rare.
Right.
To get put into slavery for trusting white folks, because his ass thought he was gonna go to the circus and
he was getting on my nerves.
to buy a man.
He was trusting 1,000 times. It was so.
But it's so many people that like you see it's so prevalent today in today's world. People still do the same thing, like trusting people that you have no business trusting, and that goes for black folks, that goes for white folks, that goes for anybody as black people.
Period.
Just because they're your skin folk don't mean they're your kin folk.
Okay, yeah, look at Yahweh dropping bars.
I was just saying, that movie, when I tell you that movie is a trip, it's a trip.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to watch it again.
I can't watch none of the movies the second time.
I can't watch it the first time. 12 Years Later.
It's one of those that's very necessary. It's very necessary.
That's a good one. Listen, I'm glad Aryan Light person.
Joshua, you never saw it?
No, I know myself. When we saw Django at that movie theater, I came out. My word is bond. I'm talking about. I hadn't felt since Django. I said that's it, no more. I can't feel that way about something. Like Birth of a Nation didn't get me where Django got me. Django was like, nigga, you gonna got there. Everybody gonna pay. It's like that's not a good way to walk into society. I can't walk around like that. That's not good, bro. Like no, I can't be angry and mad every day. Hell no. I used to say, Sister Rakia said 12 Years Slave is a good one, not so fun. Fact, Sister Rakia is dropping fun facts from the comments.
Here we go.
What she got?
I believe that he was kidnapped into slavery again after he went missing for the second time.
Yeah, he put after he wrote his little memoirs and they got out, they kidnapped his ass again and they never found him. You want to talk about the dumbest nigga that ever lived? You survived the first experience. Why are you writing about it?
Listen,
there's some shit you just gotta take to the grave, and that's one of them.
I'm anonymous. I'm gonna change the names. Anonymous story. All right, my number 3 is how Sister Khadijah and many women feel about Denzel Washington's performances in all his movies. It's how I feel about Samuel L. Jackson as a strong father from the South in The Time to Kill.
Yeah.
The Time to Kill. Oh, yeah. Once again, no movie will I watch unless it's victory. If we ain't victorious, I'm not watching it. I will not watch it. A Time to Kill is about victory. Yeah. The law of retaliation. You violate my daughter, I kill both of y'all in broad daylight. It is what it is. The whole town comes. It's just racial. It's race baiting movies. Like one of the movies like you put on just to make everybody choose sides. But it's a good one. If you want to cause a division, you ain't never gonna see A Time to Kill on TNT and TBS in the regular day. Like, what you doing? Because if you watch it, it's gonna immediately make you be like, okay.
It's an HBO 11 a.m. 11:35 a.m. movie. Yeah. You ain't gonna catch that one. You ain't gonna catch that one prime time.
My mom wouldn't let me watch it when it first came out.
You said your husband didn't let you watch it?
My mom wouldn't let me watch it when it first came out.
Oh,
listen, and what's crazy, Mariah, is one of the white dudes I played basketball with, mother told me that the book was even worse. Cause I'm going over, I'm playing basketball with a white dude. He's like, what Josh mad about now? I'm like, I saw A Time to Kill. Did you see it? And the mom's is like, she said, yes, I saw it. She said, did you read the book?
Josh was about to go over there and kill them.
She said, did you read the book? It's even worse. I said, no, hell no. Come on now, y'all.
I always favor books over movies because books don't have time or money constraints. Books can tell the entire story.
Right. Naima said, yes, mommy's favorite movie for sure. Mimi said she went to see A Time to Kill as a child with mommy and the entire Vanguard class. It was a very memorable moment. Listen, A Time to Kill, you talk about a strong black man who just unapologetic. That's what I'm saying. I don't like seeing all the movies we got to battle. You can show racism and still show a little victory in it. It was racist, they did it. And then we got the win now. You ain't got to show like we were still listed on 10 years. Like, nah. It's up. You already knew what it was. You already know. Like, nah, it's payback. Number 2, what do you got, Sister Khadijah?
Number 2, I have Django.
Okay. We're talking about language now. Why Django, Sister Khadijah?
Come on. We already said it. I mean, it's Django. Like Django was my first husband.
I'm gonna say, did you have to look at the sky like that? Django, like, all right. Okay,
I was like, yes, that's my husband. I was like, look.
Yes,
He was everything in that movie. He was literally everything. He was the hero, the man's man. He ain't take no stuff. He was just, he was like killing them everywhere in broad daylight. He was, and then he was smooth.
To Tupac music. Killing it to Tupac music. Like that's Quentin Tarantino. That's what makes it genius. You gonna put Tupac in the movie and it's like, all right, we're gonna ride with it. Like,
yeah, and it still went, right? It still went.
All right, we're gonna ride with it.
They had him captive. He talked them out of that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's Django. It was just, you have to see that, because like you said, we have to see us victorious.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to put a bunch of stuff on here that's like, if you're enlightened, you need to see this movie. It's like it's gonna beat you down. I don't want to see
Roots. We gonna
get
captured.
My son was like, back. What about that movie? What's the? I was like, no, I'm not putting Roots on here.
Listen, Toby don't make it back. Kunta Kinte don't never make it back. He don't even know his family. It's like, God damn.
And then never mind. We ain't about to get on that, but go ahead.
All right, Sister Mariah, what you got for number 2?
So,
Sister Mariah, your phone's going off. Sister Mariah, your phone's shaking.
My phone, yeah. My cousin texted me.
Right, your phone shaking.
So I had Malcolm X for number 2, because even though some of the people that I knew, once I was aware, I was like, I didn't grow up in a house that was like consciously, or at least let me know of things that were, like really, really happening. Yes, I grew up a military brat. So to me, I didn't get like consciousness until after I grew up and like interacted with more people that looked like me consistently. But most people that I knew, once I saw Malcolm X, even though it kind of gave them a false perception of the nation in a sense, it at least got them on the right path of looking at something that was different than what they already knew. So I got Malcolm X.
You can't go wrong with Malcolm X. Can't go wrong with Malcolm X. And like you said, like it's history. Like I like history, so Braveheart, Gladiator, all the movies I really like, I always ask my history professors, and they be like, it's historically inaccurate. But I'd be like, it's still good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I'm like, so
most of them are.
Yeah, but it's like, it's still good. You're not gonna make me think William Wallace didn't save everybody with one sword. It doesn't matter. Malcolm X had a whole bunch of...
sat down and watched Malcolm X until I met my husband, because he was in the nation. And I was like, you Muslim like Malcolm Muslim? And he was just like,
oh, look at you. Okay, yeah. we got a love story going on. Okay.
This ain't really love story right there. There's no really love.
My husband fished me in, and then the MGT and Pensacola took it the rest of the way.
Absolutely. Purple, she said some of those sad movies are also a must for my family, because they need to understand what really happened to us, and the victory is a small part of our story. Go ahead, Sister Aisha, dropping jewels today.
I wish I had have seen that stuff earlier.
Sister Aisha dropping jewels, dropping jimmies. Thank you, Auntie Aisha. All right, Sister Khadijah, Yahweh, what you got, number 2?
I got a victory for your ass. I got Black Panther. Let's say you can't get more victorious than Black Panther.
You can't go wrong with Black Panther.
It's a country of people that is so selfish that they don't want anybody else to know everything that they got. All the riches and things they're like, hey, we know what y'all did before. We ain't gonna let it happen to us. And it's just like, it's a Black superhero. It's something you've never seen before, in the sense of, we never seen it in theaters. We never seen people like dress up, like Black people dress up, like what you say, Josh, and dashikis to the movie theater. We never seen little kids get involved in cosplay in the movie theater and stuff like that, like little Comic-Con type stuff. And it was just something that we never seen, and we probably never will see again, to be 100% honest. But even though Killmonger is the real superhero in that movie, like we're not gonna sit here and act like Killmonger wasn't like.
Also shout out to Robert Townsend for Media Man and Damon Wayans for Blank Man for trying to lead the way. That's all I'm saying. I'm just letting y'all know. Shout out to them trying to get some Black superheroes.
They tried.
They tried. They ain't had a budget. But they were trying to give me hope.
I saw an interview that Lupita did on like The View or something when Black Panther was first coming out. And they were asking her like, where did these ideas come from and all this other stuff. You know, The View is pretty much like, I would say like a white audience. And she was like, Black Panther is the idea of what we could have been had we not come in contact with white people. And the crowd just went silent for a minute, like, well, okay.
What? She just said it, huh?
Everybody looks at Khadijah. She just want to snap her fingers. What? She just said it. She just said it all.
Period, brother Joshua. Period.
There's a bit of truth in that. For sure.
Shout out to Stan Lee for writing the Black Panther, y'all. Thank you, Sister Khadijah. My God.
He just came up with the name.
Sister Mariah, fish me in. Oh, Sister Mariah fishes Rakia in. Okay. Sister Mariah had the spirit. Aisha said Black Panther is excellent. Naima said Black Panther. Black Panther gave the youth so much pride. It was excellent. The facts, period. And the Black Panther is a universal movie. So as much as we need to see ourselves like that, other races, the whole world need to see us as kings and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It was good. I love seeing, you know, that's just me. I'm like, of course you do, but to seeing Chinese white kids all when Chad Boswick died, you see all the kids,
that was
see them crying. They was hurt like it was like they leader. They
People
was
were hurt.
Yeah. I saw children.
They legit. They was like the Black Panther died. They didn't say Chadwick Boseman died. They said the Black Panther died.
That meant a lot to me. I was like, all right, bro. It made me
said James Brown died. I said, damn. I said James Brown.
You said James Brown. I said Jackie Robinson. I said, come on, exactly. Really can't get a win.
Thurgood Marshall. All our heroes died that day.
Thank you for naming all his movies. Mimi said that sisterhood beautiful. Aisha said period. Mimi said that's nice. Excellent. All right. Yahweh, did we do your number two?
Yeah, Black Panther.
My number two is Django. You already know what it is. Django is just a must see. It's the anti-roots. That's how I look at it. It's anti-roots. Like I went to Miami versus Chicago. You was gonna wipe roots. It is what it is. It was like it's the sad. He's a Muslim. He talking to the cricket Allah in his ear. She was like, man, come on now. God damn that. He gonna get whooped. Chicken George.
See, my thing is, it's not like Sister Aisha said, it's not like this was movies every enlightened Black person should see.
Absolutely.
So I would assume you already have that as an understanding, as a know.
Okay,
I wouldn't tell like Black people, especially if they don't, unfortunately, believe it or not, there's a lot of children out here who don't know a whole lot of stuff. 85%. And they're like, wait, what's that? Huh? Well, and their parents don't even mention it to them. And the stuff their parents say is like, well, they too young for that. Or I don't want to tell them about that stuff. Like, it's crazy the amount of children, little Black children around here acting like little white children, not knowing that they could get shot. Like, you can't do what little Johnny can do. So I know it's
little Johnny. Thank you for those.
So Jerome,
Johnny
like Johnny Depp. Okay, let's just
like Johnny Depp. Like Johnny Depp. Okay, all right, like Johnny Depp. I like how you did that.
But so it's needed. It's needed. But I'm thinking for people who are past that, when I'm, you know what I mean. I don't want to just be watching that stuff all the
time. But y'all didn't give me credit for that amazing reenactment that I just did of Kunta Kinte talking to
with the cricket.
I was like, what is going on? What is happening? What kind of movie? I wish
I was watching with Joshua.
I'm like, I just kept. I was like, and everybody, you got to see this. It's just real tense. I'm like, damn, are we gonna get a win? Like, is he gonna get away?
Hey, we're not gonna act like T.I. wasn't in the reenactment of Roots. You remember when they came out with like the part, like the miniseries?
Oh no, I ain't watching. I ain't watching
it either. But T.I. was promoting that thing because he was in it.
No, I ain't.
What?
I didn't see that.
And look here.
Was it? Well, nobody saw it. Okay.
It came out on like I'm about to say it came out on like History Channel or something like that. I remember that promoting it. I was like, nah, y'all got me the first time with the first Roots. Y'all ain't gonna get to me again. Yeah. For it twice.
Mimi said she still hasn't told Maz that he died. Chadwick Boseman. Oh, dang. Yeah, I get it.
Oh.
And then Aisha said T.I. acts stinking. Naima said y'all acting up. Everybody showing love in the comments. Thank y'all and shout out to our YouTube family who put this on YouTube. All right, number one movie every enlightened Black person should see. We're going with you, Sister Khadija.
It's the first thing that came to my mind. The spook who sat by the door.
Okay, you going D? You going D?
That was really good. And like Sister Mariah said, the books are not limited. So the books are always better. But it don't hurt to watch the movie. It does not hurt to watch the movie.
I never read the book. That's right. I never read the book of the spook who sat by the door.
And you saw the movie.
Correct. Because once again,
the movie, but I heard it.
I mean, it's the most cliche thing. Grew up in the house. My dad, like, see, you never know. He could be the spook who sat by the door. Is that a ghost? What the fuck do y'all mean the spook who sat by the door? Like, what is this? Is this a mystery? Is it a ghost? So I had to watch it so I can stop saying that. Like, it was something. It was a ghost by the door. Like, I had to understand what was going on.
That's the same, Joshua, because I was like, what y'all mean spooks? And like, wait, what are we talking about here? But then when you watch it, it's like, okay. It's really good. It's another, again, a Black man taking it to the next level and doing his thing, man. Just doing his thing on a bigger level.
Absolutely. Sister Rakia said yes. Mimi said she's telling Dad, and she said Brother Joshua was quenching his thirst. I can't even drink. Oh my God! All right, let's go. Sister Mariah, who do you have at number one movie every Black enlightened person should see?
My number one was Get Out. That movie did so much stuff. I think I probably saw it at least 4 times because anytime I watch something Jordan Peele, I go and I look up all this stuff like other clues and read stuff and watch stuff on YouTube, and then I go back and see it again. And I think the best part of it was probably when it finished and the lights in the theater came on and those brothers who was with white women kind of looked around like, I need to walk out of here fast.
Why is this a thing? Sister? Why is this what made you joy? Is that what brought you joy in the movie? God.
Listen, Brother Joshua.
Like, I wonder if everybody.
If she observed it, it is what it is.
You won't let Topanga go. Topanga did nothing to you, and you still won't let it go.
Listen, Jordan Peele,
so
his
much.
wife is white.
The little subtle things, the little comments, the little, the little things that I think that people genuinely be hearing, and they just kind of brush it off.
Yes, ma'am. Brother Marshall said his fault, brother and sister. He didn't see Enlightened Black. Bro, it's all good, bro. Marshall, I knew it was a breakdown of communication. It's all good. Naima said she loves Get Out. Mimi said Get Out so good, so many messages. Y'all love Get Out. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen, Sister Mariah, who do you have? Yahweh, number one.
So I got 2 honorable mentions that I want to mention just because they're great movies. One is actually a miniseries, and it's When They See Us on Netflix. I feel like every Black parent and every Black boy should see that movie. Just period. The second one is Higher Learning, because Higher Learning was a very
John Singleton.
Very underrated movie.
I don't forget that.
But my number one, and Josh, you might be the only person that can appreciate this, but the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Why are you the only person that can appreciate it?
Because I feel like
I'm obsessed with Planet of the Apes.
I'm about to say Josh is the only person.
That's like my favorite movies. Like
the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
I love that movie.
If Black folks take cues from Cobra and Caesar and see how they can, it literally is the story of Moses. It's the story of pretty much any Black leader you can think of, all put in one. Is
this the first one when like Caesar found out that what happened to his mom and he left or is it the second one?
Yeah, it's all 3 of them. All 3 of them all connect. But if you see, like, if you talk to the director said that this is the story of Moses, Jesus, and multiple Black leaders and things. Like he drew inspiration from their stories to make this movie. And it turned out to be, in my opinion, the greatest trilogy of all time. Like, you eat every movie top the next one. But Black folks should definitely sit down and watch it. So don't think about it as monkeys. Think about this as, hey, they rose up against an oppressor and reached the promised land. So You want to talk
I
about? a big
especially
that's a
liked
big
When They
movie
See
right
Us.
there.
And then the orangutan, wasn't it the orangutan that was mad at Caesar? Like, yo,
Yeah,
you
but I'm
these
just saying,
white
everybody-
people.
Why do you always ask questions you know the answer to?
He
She
realized
literally
that-
knows the answer to the question. Like,
No,
didn't
because
Didn't
that was-
Simba's dad die like in a stampede? Like, why do you do
no.
that?
One of them was like his right hand, and I can't remember if it was a
No,
orangutan
it was Cobra.
or was it
That's-
Cobra.
That's Cobra. That's Cobra. That's what
Cobra
I'm
was
talking
his
about.
right
Okay.
hand.
And then they end up rumbling and all that.
Yep, they end up getting into it. He ended up, it's a deep movie. It's a deep trilogy.
It's absolutely deep. And when I try to tell the people, they be like, "Josh, we just love monkeys talking," but it's like, how you? Because they was right. When you right, people don't see it like you right.
Yeah,
It's like
they were right.
X-Men, which is my favorite, movie or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same
Caesar was
thing.
good,
Like,
but can I say this? One thing I thought if somebody was sure to put on the list that I just could never get into, and they used to tell me, "Oh, really? Oh, you got to see it. This is us, The Matrix."
oh yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's not on here. I'm surprised it's not on here.
I just knew somebody gonna mention The
I couldn't get
Matrix.
into it.
Yeah, I'm
could not.
surprised.
Warfare. No,
Don't do that. See? Oh, it's one of the greatest movies ever.
and that's
Well,
if they was talking normal, I could get the bending in the
they
teeth.
were talking, they wasn't speaking Cleon. They were speaking
No, what's
English.
that man name? What's that man name? The John Wick guy. He was so annoying. Oh
Are
my
you
god!
serious? The Matrix is like one of the greatest movies ever. Like,
You sound like my brother. DJ, you can't be teaching without watching The Matrix. That's helpful for you. No, sir. I'll be okay.
okay, listen, I gotta get to these comments. All right, thank everybody who's watching. Aisha said they don't learn. Look at Tiger and OJ. Caleb Cole said Jordan Peele knows a lot, right? He was making references to Get Out. Aisha said yes, Yahweh. Mimi say Higher Learning is a classic. Tamara Williams says When They See Us, I couldn't take it. She really likes Planet of the Apes. Mimi says she hates The Matrix. Oh, now everybody just hates The Matrix. The Matrix was not for me either. And hey, bro, Marshall said The Equalizer 1 and 2 for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Black man standing up, taking things into his own hand. Denzel.
When They See Us was on my list, but then I took it away because I was like, it probably don't count because it's a mini.
It should have. It was too
Denzel
long.
does a lot.
Listen, I got some. We're gonna give y'all a chance to, before we go to the next category, we're gonna give y'all a chance to do honorable mentions because I got a few, but we're gonna keep this with the no time. Number one, my favorite movie of all time, which most people do not know because they think science fiction. They're gonna think Star Wars, The Matrix, or Planet of the Apes or something like that, X-Men, things like that. Men of Honor. Men of Honor is my favorite movie of all time. Every Black person, and especially enlightened, should go see Men of Honor. You want to see what facing just oppression and all that, but persevering, not breaking.
That last scene was getting too. That last scene with Cuba walking with the whole suit on.
Listen, ain't no way in hell you can watch the Men of Honor and not feel like, damn, like look what happened, like what he overcame, sharecropping. Man, the Master Chief Diver, when it was segregated, pull it up. Like he went to the top and he was like, I'm not gonna break. All because he made a promise to his dad.
Yeah,
and I love Men of Honor. I don't
know if they're impressed down there. I see their faces and they're not.
Look at Names so she look Josh something. Why don't you watch it again?
I'm trying to remember the movie. I remember watching it, but I don't remember details.
When I tell you, my dad watched that movie like I say at least 3 times a day when I was growing up.
Listen,
3 times a day when I was growing up. He loved Men of Honor.
Marshall said that was his movie, The Truth, Men of Honor. Since Rakia said yes, Men of Honor is one of the best movies ever. And Naima says Josh loves talking about the Men of Honor, and Mimi said Men of Honor was great. She won't watch it again. It was sad. Of course, Josh loves Men of Honor. Let me tell you something. Robert De Niro is my favorite director of all time. I never hated him. I always rooted for him. He was so good at being a wicked devil, a Satan. He was so full of hate. He was Satan, man.
Yeah.
He was Satan, and he was like what Leonardo DiCaprio did. And
he put Cuba through it. And Cuba was a damn good. He was a good. What
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm listening.
Yeah, he was a good SEAL.
Listen, bro. Men of Honor. When you watch it, you a soldier, bro. You don't break.
Yeah.
They took off his leg. He said it ain't bad, and he was like, "I'm still going to step." Nigga, I said, All right, anyway, I'm not gonna get emotional talking about men honor. Sister Khadija, you got any honorable mentions that every Black enlightened person should see?
No, but Yahweh mentioned that higher learning. That's definitely on the list.
That's definitely on the list for sure. It should. I love it. All right, Sister Khadija, Mrs. Mariah, any honorable mentions?
No, mine really would have been, mine would have been A Time to Kill, and y'all talked about that. And definitely When They See Us. When They See Us was super hard to watch. I couldn't watch it like a second time, but I almost felt like I owed it to the story to watch it the first time.
You see how y'all talk about this kind of stuff and wonder why I can't see it? There's no way I would ever watch that, like ever. I can't see it.
I had to because I didn't know the story.
I did that
heard
too,
little stuff
Joshua.
about it. Now, my sister is 19 and my sister watched it, and for her, it was like it kind of clicked that stuff is present day because she had never heard that story before. And it just opened up so much stuff to where she started studying more after that and seeing things that, I've been fussing about, but it made it more real to her because they were young, like she's young.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of made you, just like with The Time to Kill, I think I was like around 9 or 10 when that came out. And so for me, when I finally did get to sneak and see it with somebody, I was like, man, she was little like I'm little. And it just kind of was, it just blew my mind.
I don't know why you would watch that at 10 years old. That's the most traumatic movie, like traumatic introduction scene ever. Like that intro was like, whoa. All right, y'all, we coming to Yahweh, but I wanted to say, Now They See Us, they did an episode on Law and Order Criminal Intent before that movie came out. This is like 10 years ago where they did it based off of the like it's the 5-9 or the Brooklyn 5, whatever, about that story. And that Law and Order, that's one of the saddest Law and Orders I've ever seen in my life. Literally, just the 60, they did it 60 seconds, 60 minutes. And I was like, this is sad as hell.
It was for a minute after I saw him.
Yeah, it was like based off a true story. I was like, well, that's sad as hell. Like, is that what y'all like? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a hell of a thing. All right, Yahweh, what you got?
Honorable mention, Hoop Dreams. That's definitely a one that I feel like a lot of Black folks should watch and stop putting so much like stock into your boys being athletes and invest in them, like invest in their minds and not just their bodies. What's another one? Rosewood. Rosewood was the original Django. He was the original Django. That man got lynched and got himself out of that thing. He got himself up out that jail. Baby Boy, because Baby Boy is hilarious and every Black person deserves.
John Singleton. I'm just saying, y'all starting to see a trend.
Every Black person deserves
every enlightened Black person need to see Baby Boy.
No, Baby Boy is ridiculous. That's what my husband just said. There's a movie that you haven't seen that you have to see. I'm gonna make you watch it.
So this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. For Tyrese to sit there and quote Francis Cress Wilson in the beginning of the movie,
he was dropping jewels.
He was dropping stuff in the beginning of the movie that a lot of people didn't even realize.
The crib, baby boy.
But if you look at it, it's every Black and light, because where are the most enlightened Black folks at? In the hood, in that same ass situation. So if you get a chance to put the mirror up to yourself and see that is you, I say maybe you'll change your damn self.
It's definitely not me, but I understand you.
You should get these to let us know that you're not Baby Boy.
I saw about 30 seconds and I said, what the hell is this?
You should have kept going.
Taraji was like retarded. She didn't know how to talk. That was just.
It was one of the
funniest. A little slow.
I'm surprised Sister Khadija didn't say belly. She said she loves DMX so much. Where was all the belly? Belly got a message.
But all the enlightened Black people don't need to see belly.
Yeah, they do. Belly. It's not
in the. We don't need to see it. We could do without it. I mean, we could look outside and see belly.
Balance. That's what we need.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, y'all, for roasting Marvin. All right, listen. My honorable mentions are. I think y'all said them all. Boom. Yeah, y'all said them all. All right, let's go. Top 5 TV pilots of all time. This is for everybody who's watching. We're going to clear what a TV pilot is. It is the first episode of a television series and or sitcom or drama, it's the first episode, the episode that brings you in. So when we say top 5 TV pilots, we're not talking about shows about wings or flying. Boom. Number 5, you have to clear that. Number 5, Sister Mariah, who you got?
Okay, so I don't even know if these are like my all-time. This is just like what I be catching now. But as my number 5, I put Upshaws only because I'm a Wanda Sykes fan, and I
Oh,
like
hell no.
her.
You had something to say about Baby Boy, but you watching the Upshaws.
Listen,
No, I'm not listening. I'm not
Mariah,
gonna
no,
listen.
ma'am.
I feel like
I'm not gonna
we
listen.
need to watch
With
Upshaws though.
Wanda Sykes and
I like Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes is my favorite
Sykes
female
is
comedian.
so underrated. White people appreciate Wanda Sykes. We
Of
don't
course
like
they
Wanda
do.
Sykes
But
so loud.
Wanda Sykes is funny, but I can't watch the
Appreciate
Upshaws. I didn't give it a chance, Mariah. I didn't give it a chance. I can't say that. I ain't never given it a
I
chance.
saw them darn near take Wanda off the stage. They was like, boo.
I like
That
Wanda
was
Sykes. I
bad.
feel like she don't care about making people
She
uncomfortable.
was trying to freestyle it. The people was supposed to come out. Whoever was supposed to be the main attraction, she was just hosting the jump, and they was late, so she had to improvise. She on there. They was like, all right, boo. She was like, y'all booing me. Y'all should be booing now.
Thank you. Listen, I like Wanda Sykes. I like Wanda Sykes.
I love Wanda Sykes.
Give the Upshaws a chance, Josh.
No. I can already tell by the way it looked. I was like
Wanda Sykes is Dede's mama.
yeah, I'm like, I would never watch that. She does good on Curb Your Enthusiasm, and she used to write with Chris Rock. She used to write with Chris Rock, so I know she can write. She's writing a Chris Rock show and stuff like that. She's funny. All right, let's go. Yahweh, who you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I'm gonna roll with. I just had it in my head. Oh, The Shot. Now let me explain with The Shot. The Shot's pilot in the first season. I really thought that this was gonna be an all-time great show. That show is ass now, but that for the first 2 seasons of The Shot was high quality TV, like real life high quality TV.
Hey, shout out to Shot. I think I watched like 7 episodes, so I gave Shot a chance. The pilot had to be good for me to engage. It brought me in. Aisha said she loves Wanda Sykes. Mimi said she thinks Wanda Sykes is funny. Game of Thrones is her number 1. Aisha's going out of order. She said number 5 is The Fresh Prince. Aisha said order. Mimi said Jamal is trolling. Aisha said that was only good episode of The Shot, the pilot. And Naima said he hates The Shot though. All right. Listen, go ahead and The Shot. The Shy is showing the inner city of the youth. Woo woo. 63rd. All right, let's go. Sister Khadija, who you got? Number 5.
Yahweh cracking up.
Khadija, who you got? Number 5.
63rd. Oh man.
For 5, I have The Walking Dead.
That's a good one.
Okay, I never watched it, so explain what the pilot did.
Well,
I never watched it.
okay, well, I think I might only seen like season 1 and a couple episodes, but my son put it on because he's like into that. Or like I think he watched it all, but he ran back to the beginning, and I just was hooked. So I mean, clearly it has to go on the list, especially for like new stuff because, Brother Joshua would have got on me if I would have went to the 90s, It's like, no.
But you know, I'm glad you said that because guess what my number 5 is? What's up? What's up? What's up?
That's it, man. Go ahead, Josh.
Joshua, funny.
Martin, I'm the man. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Martin. I'm going Martin.
I
had
don't
a
know
hunch.
the first episode of Martin.
If
Elaborate what the first episode of Martin was, Josh.
Listen, the first episode of Martin is when him and Gina, they argue. Martin's on the radio, and he's talking about how if he tells Gina to jump, you better say how high. So Gina comes in and wants to yell at him, and they go in the room, and he said he's like,
okay, I remember.
Because I was going to reenact it for you.
That's all you gotta say, Josh.
I was going to reenact it for you. Get to stepping. Gina.
Josh, read the comments. Read the comments. I mean, everybody in the comments. You see folks come out the woodwork.
Martin, listen. Y'all got no love for Martin? Naima said Desperate Housewives push you right in.
Yes.
Tamara Wilson said from on Amazon, it's so good. I gotta give that a chance. I never heard of that.
I never heard of that.
And yes, Tamara Williams says The Walking Dead. She said TWD, but I had to use my thinking cap. Say The Walking Dead. Boom. And Naima said that's low, Josh. Well, Martin Pilot, that's not low. And she stayed up all night. Tamara Williams stayed up all night watching The Walking Dead. So many twists and turns. And the fact that Aisha said that Game of Thrones, even though I like Game of Thrones, the pilot did not bring me in at all. It made me confused. I literally had to watch Game of Thrones like 3 episodes just to be like, Garganians, whoa, what's happening right now? I had to get some breakdowns before I can understand it. But then once I understood, I got into it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Starks, we are the North, King of the North. All right, number 4, Sister Mariah, who you got?
All American.
That's a good one.
I was
I'll save
thinking
my
about
honorable mentions for the end, but
that.
definitely All American.
Once
Can't
again,
remember American.
we want to talk about a show that started out strong.
I'll admit, I don't like when I feel like the storyline starts to just go left and you develop characters that I don't feel like should be developed.
They started
But
doing a lot.
I feel
of
like
things.
it started out really good.
It
It
did.
did. I like the All American. It was good. I watched the first season.
Oh,
And I was glad to see
I
Omar
wanna-
Epps. I was glad to see Tay Diggs play something like a coach, like something different. That was cool. I was like, all right, Tay Diggs showing that he can do that. All right, Yahweh, who you got? Number 4.
I got Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Fresh Prince, like,
Yeah.
it's
That's
the one episode that everybody should know, with him first coming from Bel Air and, embarrassing Uncle Phil at the dinner table and all that stuff. Thank you, God, for this stupid food and all.
Okay, Yahweh dropping
Wearing
balls.
that
Come on,
goofy
Yahweh, finish telling us. Yeah, Yahweh, finish telling us.
I got you. Comments. Hey, thumbs up or whatever we gotta do.
Fresh Prince. Aisha said she loved All American. Mimi said All American was good, but it took a turn. The writers started reaching. I don't know what some shows just be doing it, bro. It's like, wow.
But
wow.
I be
like
looking
now you
like,
look
is
at
there
it
new
and
writers?
you're like-
I be scrolling back to see, like, did
Yeah,
they get a new
they
team?
put
Or
modern day stuff. This is a movie. This is a show about a real life show about a dude in like the 90s. And then all of a sudden you see Black Lives Matter pop up out of there, out of like nowhere. And it's
They
like,
fit like current issues in that. And then now it was believable in the beginning that they were in high school, even though I understand that the actors are like grown. But now I'm just like, wait a minute, they on yacht parties and ain't no adult supervision. Like I just feel like now it's so far off from being like,
I'm gonna tell you
these are
that
still
stuff
high school
really
students.
happens.
But maybe
Them
this
white
how white
people.
folks do high
Khadijah,
school.
why do you have to stop us getting the sponsorships? We was just this close.
it was white folks that be
What
like,
is the
"God,
matter?
it's
If
cocaine."
white people that are watching, if you have ever been to a party on a yacht without adult supervision, you can still donate to the show.
Yeah.
This is a fact.
We be this close, like, man, that could have got us a clear sale.
Listen, all I'm saying is they be having them parties that y'all see on TV, them little when their parents is gone and they tear up the house. That is 100%.
Exactly. Tesla, we ain't talking about you. You good, white
Exactly.
Right.
Elon Musk, like, come on, bro, like we all here, bro. I even said Fresh Prince for sure, and then Aisha said Money Heist. That's a good one. I ain't think about Money Heist. Money Heist is a good one. All right, boom. Sister Khadijah, you're number 4.
My number 4 is Good Girls.
I love that show.
You love that whack show. My God.
Whack.
I love that what show, Joshua?
Whack show. The show is just whack, bro.
I thought you said the other W word.
No, just look at you. You try to get me to nah, you can't get me canceled. I'm getting my
That's just cancel.
Why is that a bad? Well, I can't say white. What should I say? Caucasian? Like
I'm just saying, you could just say, Middle America, some suburban shows, like what I'm saying.
okay,
There's a lot of different terms.
Spotify be this close. Spotify be like, we gonna get y'all on thing.
Don't worry, brother. We can probably get title. They ain't doing nothing else. They might as well.
Y'all about to put us on BT Soul. Y'all about to have us on Soul channel.
Go get Fox Soul. Damn, they got a Fox Soul. That's crazy.
Good Girls was good to me, brother Joshua. The show put me, I was sucked in. That was the point. I was sucked in. It's a new show. I had to spice up my list a little bit.
Okay, well, Aisha said she loved Good Girls. Naima said Good Girls started off strong, then fell off. She only watched for Rio. Naima choosing on whoever Rio is.
And it has been Montana. That's Rio.
Okay, Mimi says Good Girls started off so good, and Aisha said Josh loves politically correct verbiage. Aisha, would you like to hear some politically incorrect verbiage? Because you might hear real quick. Because I can let you hear some. All right, my number 4 is Orange is the New Black. I don't know if you listen. I loved Oz. Oz like prison shows and like Scare Straight and all that kind of stuff. Orange is the New Black, number 1. Like it came in, I was like, oh,
over Oz.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
I never watched it.
But no, I like Oz now. Oz had you know, at a BC and all of them. It's great. But Orange is the New Black was like, and it was women, so it was different. It was like,
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, Josh is choosing on the Mexicans on the show.
Is that what it is? Should I take this off my list? Is that really what it is?
The Mexicans are truly the only attractive people on the show.
Listen. If you all want to sponsor tacos,
I'm about to say, look, you lost some burritos.
If y'all want to get me some sponsorships, listen, I got nothing but love. That show.
We actually was bigging them up. I said,
no. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm trying to get that. Yes, that's why I watch Orange is the New Black.
Get a damn taco sponsorship one time.
I said, all y'all
Orange
fine?
is the New Black off the list.
No, I'm just saying the mom was fine. I'm like, God damn, oh man.
And you coming at me about Denzel?
Because you choose like, I mean, this ain't no young Denzel. You choose him. He's 75 being a teacher. You ain't choosing
Denzel is fine regardless.
This ain't his prime movie. It's not like he's like man on fire saving people.
Listen,
he's teaching. It's like
don't be hating, brother Joshua. You keep fit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be that too. It's okay. Don't be hating on Denzel.
Yes, maybe one day I could be a great debater. Like God. Number 3, Mr. Mariah. Number 3, who do you have?
My number 3 is Walking Dead. It's just a good show. It was a good show.
Listen, I saw it when everybody used to be obsessed with it. I just couldn't.
It was so good in the beginning. I think the first episode is when like they find out that Rick isn't really dead. Then he didn't find out in the first episode that, you know, his best friend had been like with his wife, but there was just so much stuff going on until it just seemed like it ran so long. And I just lost
it. And I just saw The Walking Dead like 3 months ago. And I only seen them. I was like, this is what everybody was talking about. Okay.
I was sucked in, and then I was just like, it was like I missed a few episodes, and then there's like all these new people. And I was like, man, like if it hadn't got them all by now, I'm done.
Imagine new people in a zombie show. Like everybody's supposed to be gone.
Listen,
keep popping up.
Where were you hiding? In the apartment building for the past
Thank you. Khadija, you're on a roll tonight. You're really on a roll. So, I got a good honorable mention for TV pilots too. I used to say I love to use words like urban. How else you gonna describe certain things, Aisha? You don't have to use the same adjectives. Oz was better. Mimi said Orange is the Black was good. Naima said Yahweh's choosing too hard. Aisha said I'm choosing the prison.
Definitely wasn't.
Who said that? Mimi, I'm gonna make a little politically correct list and stick it right here on the side.
Aisha said Modern Family. Modern Family was good. But I was gonna watch it anyway because of Gloria. Another one of those. Give us a sponsorship, Columbia, give me a sponsorship, and I'm just letting y'all know. All right, Yahweh, who you got? Number 3.
Number 3, I'm going to go with Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights pilot it had a lot to live up to, man, and I'm a Friday Night Lights fan. I love the movie. Movie Miles is one of the greatest characters ever written on screen. But, you know, just to be able to recreate that whole magic that movie had and put it on like small screen,
and
they definitely did great.
What is it called? I'm about to put it down too.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. If you think All American is good,
that's what I'm saying. Friday Night Lights. Yeah. And he got Michael B. Jordan is in there for everybody who's still handsome. Journey Smollett, right? Journey Smollett was in there.
add that to my list.
Everybody that thinks she's so cute. Why you ain't do that?
Now listen, because guess what? On that show, she wasn't like the main, like whatever on the show, whatever. She wasn't the main one. She came in later, but yeah, she was fine. But she wasn't like the main thing. But Dillon, Texas, football, and man, Friday Night Lights. Damn, I ain't think about that. That's a good one. I ain't think about that. All right, Sister Khadija, who you got? Number 3.
Number 3, I have How to Get Away with Murder. That
I never saw it.
Oh, for real?
I saw some of it.
That it drew me in. Like I wasn't planning on really. I had nothing else to watch, and I was like, well, they're black. Let's try this out. I said black. Is that okay?
That's good. Shonda Rhimes okay.
I say they're urban.
Shonda Rhimes, that's what I'm saying. Shonda Rhimes is safe. It's like Shonda Land. She might give us a sponsorship. Shonda, okay.
Shout out to Shonda Rhimes.
It was good though. Like it you know, it was good. It was good, and I kept watching, and I was up too late.
And you ain't watch Scandal?
I tried Scandal, and I'll try it again, but
man, try it again.
I get into Scandal.
Try it again. Shonda Rhimes ain't miss. I'm telling y'all, try it again.
I'm gonna try it again.
Scandal should have been on bounce.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
It was
so
just
much for the
something
bounce.
about
So much for the
knowing
bounce
that she was
sponsorship.
like his mistress, and I just
definitely
didn't
want
watch
the
it.
bounce sponsorship. Trust me.
We started negotiating. I'm like, who bounce? Nah, I ain't. I ain't calling bounce back. I ain't gonna call bounce back. All right, Aisha wants to know what urban is. Joe is urban, Aisha.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Maybe said who was the main, Josh? Thank you. And I even said Scandal was fire. Aisha said Scandal was good, but her best show was Grey's easily. Aisha, you love Grey's. I don't know. I mean, you know, sisters on Grey's. All right, let's go. My number 3, Prison Break. You talking about a pilot that's gonna bring you right on in? Of course, it had like many of the other shows. It fell off after like season 2, but
the prison movie. Said the prison show gonna bring you right on in, Josh. It's crazy as hell.
No, I'm just because that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Okay, let me tell you how it does it. Because it wasn't like I was robbing people he's like, oh, my brother went to prison for the wrong reason. I'm an architect. I'm going to get the tattoo of the prison tattooed on me, the outline, so I can go in and sneak my brother out of prison. Who's thinking like this? What is his storyline? Then he goes in there and he sneaks his brother out. Like, what is going on?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, seriously.
That's an Adderall addict that wrote that.
I'm just saying, like, you are an architect and you're going to use your math skills to get the blueprint of the prison to sneak your brother out. Now you know that. Now you know. He could have just snuck in.
He could have just snuck in the paper. He would have got a tattoo. That's dedication.
Listen, now, spoiler alert, it doesn't go as good as it plans. It's racist. the KKK is in there, and these people in there, the Nazis, all kind of.
Yeah, the writer came down from his high. He couldn't come up with anything else.
Aisha taking her prison break. I even said prison break started off good. Mimi said, I love you, but she wouldn't do all that. Damn, see? Your own sister. And back to the enlightened movies. Jesus and the Black Messiah taught me your own people.
Yeah, there you go, Josh. Let them know what it's about.
Aisha said prison break is dumb. He breaks into prison. It's so stupid. It's still a good thing. Y'all don't want to use your mind, girl. Use your mind.
Y'all urban people think.
No, listen, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because we never know. We might get Rap Snacks as a sponsor or something. So listen,
hey, that might be real. I'm about to say we might end up on a bag.
Listen,
come on.
Sister Khadija, don't sleep on the Rap Snacks. Number 2, Sister Mariah, who you got?
My number 2 is Ozark.
That's a great one.
Ozark is a great show. If y'all haven't watched it, it is absolutely amazing.
Guess what, Sister Mariah, as Sister Rakia would say when she randomly watches the show. Fun fact.
All the time.
Fun fact. That's where I'm from. Where they're from, Naperville. Boom.
Really?
Yeah, that's my fun fact. Boom. So when y'all see me and y'all be like, oh, he from Naperville and stuff. Yes, that's right. So we smuggle money.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't even know when you for real and when you.
I'm really from Naperville. That's where I'm from.
Josh from the block. Let's say,
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from where they from. You know what I'm saying?
It's a really
not
good
from
show. And I
63rd,
feel
not from
like
64th either. But I say
the girl that plays Ruth, I can't remember her name right off, Jennifer Gardner. I feel like she was the breakout star of that show.
All right. Yahweh, who do you have in number 2?
Number 2, I have Your Honor. Your Honor is.
I think it's on the list. I still ain't watched it yet.
And Josh, I tell
Which
you,
show?
Your Honor. It has the guy from the guy from what's the name of it? Breaking Bad. He plays
or Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, there we go. He plays a judge whose son is involved in a hit and run, but he frames his black kid for the hit and run. And the black kid ended up going to prison and taking the fall and all this and that, and ended up getting killed.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it is. When I tell you that show will tug at you, but dude gets what he deserves at the end of the movie, at the end of the series. But the pilot.
Okay. Listen, speaking of that, this show's still on with Kevin Bacon. I'm the only person who watches it in the world, besides I tried to get my parents to watch it back in the day, 3 years ago when it first came out. City on the Hill, Boston, 90s, bank robberies.
City on the Hill pilot was good. I just couldn't get into the rest of it. The first episode was good.
City on the Hill, powerful black man. He's on. I still refer to him as MC Ren, but he's played on so much other stuff than that. But he's MC Ren. He was on Friday Night Lights. He's a powerful black attorney. In Boston, there's racism, there's all kind of stuff going on, but it's bank robberies, it's all kind of stuff. It's just good. I really like seeing it. All right, Sister Khadija, who do you have at number 2?
For 2, I have Desperate Housewives. That's my show.
Come, what we talk? I can't believe I didn't put Desperate Housewives on my list. I was just like, it's so great. Desperate Housewives is on there.
Look, that's what I used to watch on my break at my job. That's how I got started on it.
That's what Housewives is silly though, man. When the tornado and dude being blind.
Don't do that, Yahweh. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
That's like season 7.
That's what I'm saying.
You're already into it by this point. I
started rationalizing like it could have been tornado.
Exactly. I was like, well, yeah.
Maybe if he touches his eye, maybe just that way, maybe he'll be able to see.
I'm like, so Lise, you got his eyes back. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Didn't he end up like skipping prison or something?
I was like, can you get your eyesight back?
Listen, when Vanessa Williams came on, I was like, all right, we're gonna rock with it. Vanessa Williams is gonna be on here. Like, Strange Black Family come on season 3. You know, they got him brother locked in the basement. All right, we'll go with it. I love Desperate Housewives. Like,
I'm sure didn't have a brother locked in the basement. What was he locked in the basement?
No.
Because they were really weird, but they trying to make it seem like he was weird, but they were the weird ones.
See,
Mimi said 61st Street for me right in, and then check it out. Shout out to 61st. Tamara Williams says Ozark. It's good. Naima said Desperate Housewives is great. No slander about my show. I love Desperate Housewives. All right, number 2. I got Why Women Kill. Pardon my handwriting. Why Women Kill. I don't know if you ever seen this on Prime. 2 seasons. Why Women Kill. I'm telling y'all. I'd be like, you talking about trust issues? I'm like, I don't know.
I was going to say, Joshua, that doesn't really sound like a show you should be watching.
Because you be like, damn, man, you right, man. These girls are snapping. They just can't. These girls are snapping. You like, man, I was just saying, we love you, girl. How you go from loving me or kill me, man? Damn. Like
what did he do? It's like, nah.
That's right. See what I'm saying? And there it is. This is why you can't be a juror. They're gonna be like, it's all white juror, but we got one black woman. It's just Khadija. Guess what she's gonna say? I don't know. Joshua could have been his fault. Like, I
would never.
I'm like, my goodness. All right, number 1 TV pilots of all time. Who you got, Sister Mariah?
So if y'all have not seen it, go watch it. But The Queen's Gambit is like one of the best shows ever. I felt like it was so good. It made me want to learn how to play chess.
It's good. I'm an avid chess player, Sister Mariah, and they tied that in.
Really good show. I didn't expect to get sucked in, but as soon as I think I caught it maybe like the 3rd episode, and then I had to go back and catch up. But it's just a really good show, like all the way through.
It is. And chess is one of the most overly used in film and TV, like metaphors for life and stuff. But the way they did it, it was like It was like, it wasn't corny like walking down the street, you could be a pond. It was like, okay.
Yeah. They
was
said
like,
when that
okay.
came out that like chess sales of chess games like went up drastically and so like when I went and read about it afterwards.
The lady who they did the movie, the show after, she's suing or something for saying that something was inaccurate. I didn't read the whole article. I was just like, oh, interesting.
Thank you, Khadija, for letting us know the shade of Queen's Gambit.
I like that show. I didn't finish it, but I was into it.
Okay, good. Yahweh, who you got number one?
Number one, I got, in my opinion, one of the greatest TV shows of all time. A lot of people that know me would think that I say The Wire, but
I'm about to say The Wire.
Nah, it's not. Atlanta. Atlanta is the greatest pilot that I've ever seen in my life. Because I definitely thought that show was gonna be trash. I thought it was gonna be just straight garbo because I wasn't a big Donald Glover fan. Like I was like, he kind of, but then he really pulled me in with the show. And then for them, the way that it started out and the music that they always play within the show, like highlighting Southern artists and all that, like I really like that. So
listen, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Atlanta. Mimi says it's trash now. Mimi loves to talk about how Atlanta's trash now.
Watch the Kevin Samuel episode and change your life.
Listen, I gotta watch it. When they took the long break, I didn't get back into it. So Khadija. Oh, shout out to Ala or Issa. Ala, what's up, Ala? Ala in the house. All right, anyway, so Khadija, who you got for number one?
She was closing her eyes back. My big mouth done woke her up, and you gonna wake her back up.
Ala in the morning. Khadija, who you got number one?
The number one, I have Mad Men. Have y'all ever seen Mad Men?
I seen Mad Men.
Mm-hmm.
I was like into that show. Like, and when it was over, I was like, wait, why is there not another season? What's going on? That was the first one I was in. I think I was pregnant with her when I started watching that show. And just couldn't do anything else. Just kept watching it.
Now she's an amazing actress. The woman who's off Good Girls, who was on Mad Men, the secretary.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. A+, A1.
You sound like the choosing, John.
You already know what his A+ is for.
No, that's not. No, I'm telling you, she was good. She was a good team. Like, anybody choosing on her?
That's a little extra sauce on that.
No, I'm saying
a little extra sauce, right? It was a little extra sauce.
They was mean to her and being sexist because she was like a secretary. They was like kicking her out like the boys club. She was
just
like
about women issues.
Something wrong with him.
I stand for the women. I can't fight for the women.
What will we do without you, Joshua? Thank you so much.
I'm saying I'm trying to be a freedom fighter. Y'all don't want to give me credit.
Not a freedom fighter.
I'm just saying I fight for the women. You know what I'm saying? Sisters deserve a place at the table. Tamara Williams said Atlanta is good. Why you like this, Josh? Mimi says she hasn't seen Mad Men, but everyone says it's good. Josh chooses
Tamara Williams.
That's Tamara
Yeah,
Williams.
one of my best friends.
Okay, I thought she had an A. I mean, my bad. Tamara is Tamara. From now on, Tamara Williams. Got it. Tamara Williams. When I say Tamara no more. All right, my number one show. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Boom, Friends. What are we talking about? Y'all talking about
the what the hell you were talking about, Josh?
Pilot. This is one of the best sitcoms ever, and it brings you right in.
I disagree with that.
Listen, I know it's not as good as Khadija, I need you, and all this other stuff, but listen, I'm telling you.
Sister Khadija, if you want to put the babies to sleep even faster, turn on Friends.
Right?
I care.
They come in that pilot episode, they meet at Central Perk. Rachel comes in with her wedding dress on the first episode. She's leaving. She runs away from getting married. She runs away at the altar to come back.
By that time,
you were just so drawn into that.
And by that time, Sister Khadija, they snoring. I promise you that.
I would have said Frasier before I said Friends.
I like Frasier too. Frasier had a great pilot too. I like Cheers. Listen, I like sitcoms.
They'd be like, it's this new show coming out. This is going to be great and wonderful. And Joshua would be like, this is great and wonderful.
if you did not have that baby right there, some of the things I would say. If you did not have that sweet angel in your arm. Naima, Friends is overrated. Just for that Naima, just for that comment, Naima. Guess what? I'm taking out all your lists with that one. And Tamar Williams.
Tamra.
Tamra.
Sorry, Tamara. We sorry.
Tamara Williams says you good. See, she sounds good. Now everybody would think, Sister Rakia said, now, Sister Rakia, we was on the same page. Like, why you gotta do? All right, anyway. If y'all don't ever want to watch it, they say if you want to keep something from people, certain people, put it in the book or put it on Friends, because y'all never gonna read it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all never go watch it.
Friends got the keys to life, y'all. I'm telling you.
All right, listen.
Oh no.
Top five songs. Everybody should participate in this. Top 5 songs you remember where you were when you heard them. This is a great list. It's a fun list. Yahweh, who you got number 5?
Number 5. This is probably a regional song. It might not be a regional song. "Hold Sit Down" by Maceo. I was actually.
Wow, Yahweh.
Hold Sit Down. I was actually in the 7th grade. And Maceo came and performed at our pep rally. And he performed "Hold Sit Down." And a riot ensued and school was shut down for the rest of the day. And we were on lockdown for 2 days after that. So "Hold Sit Down" by Maceo will always have a special place.
Wow. Sister Khadijah, how you don't know that? Sister Khadijah,
I'm telling you, it's regional. Like,
probably because it's
I didn't know it. I mean, but at school?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, it was a weird time back then in Atlanta. Like a lot of crazy stuff happened.
Okay, speaking of Atlanta, I have an Atlanta list for like the first 2 songs. Anyway, no, I got 3 out of 5 as Atlanta songs because I had good memories in Atlanta. All right, Sister Khadijah, who do you have for number 5? Where do you remember the first time you heard this song?
Oh, the first time I heard this song, I was staying with a friend. She asked me to stay with her, and we listened to the album, and it came on, and we was like, huh? "Single Ladies" by Beyonce. I remember it. So this was really hard for me because it's not a lot of songs that you're like, oh, I remember exactly where I was. Well, for me anyway, because my memory is shot now. But...
I'm about to say DMX, all them DMX. I thought you had the whole DMX list. Like,
oh, absolutely. DMX is on here, but a lot of those was just in my bedroom because absolutely I got the album right away. So yeah, sure.
Such a stalker response. Yeah, it was just I just had all these pictures of him. I was just following him. All right, Sister Mariah, what do you got for number 5? Come on, give us some 702, some SWV. What you got?
Although those are absolutely worthy to be on a list. When I was maybe in like 12th grade, 11th and 12th grade, I had like my first experience with like a terrible boyfriend. Okay. And during that breakup time, I heard Denise Williams' "Silly," and I played that song all summer. My brother hates that song to this day.
How old are you? Did you listen to Denise Williams?
That's what I'm saying. Denise Williams, she goes further than 702. She pushes back to SWV.
I know, but I mean, my parents play like music and stuff all the time. So when that song came on, I was like, man, like, I feel all this. He was literally trash. Like, I don't know. He might be watching now. Who knows?
First of all, if you broke Sister Mariah's heart and you watching this, we would pull up on you and it'll be in a situation. Don't play Sister Mariah like that.
Oh, I missed something funny. I'm mad.
Listen, he's on my friends list, so he might be watching it. It's on my page.
Unless you can give us a sponsorship, then Sister Mariah, you gotta tough it up. You gotta tough it up. Okay, so listen. So speaking of breakup songs, I have a breakup song as well. Mine is I only had one girlfriend my whole life, and it was 8th grade, the infamous breakup. My sister always like, Josh always talking about it, whatever. But the song off Space Jam, you know, Monica, "I will cross the ocean for you." All right, so this girl is singing it to me on the phone all the time. Like, man, I'm like, for real, yeah, you gonna cross the ocean, all that. Whoa.
You the wildest stories ever, and they're gonna be true. That's part of them are gonna be true.
Cross the ocean, and she like 3 doors down, but okay.
So there is a talent show coming up the next week, and in that talent show they was going to perform, and she was a background singer, she was a background dancer, all that boom with the talent show. So the whole time, so I'm helping her with the move, all leading up. Like the day of the talent show, she like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm like, man, that shit ain't gonna work. The song, this is like when the song like was, I guess, just about to pop. The song goes on Space Jam. That whole summer, everywhere I went, it was like I will cross the ocean. I was like,
Oh, boy, Josh.
I was like, and guess what? After that, y'all gonna see why I got Gucci Man on this list. Why it turned right there. I said, yeah, don't even worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about all that. Ain't nobody crossing the ocean for me no more. Goddamn. You ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about
number
crossing
5.
the ocean.
Wait till you hear number 4.
Oh God, my face hurt.
Okay, goodness. Naima said, "Don't Come Sister Mariah." That's a classic song. It is a classic song. I love these Williams. I knew she was gonna go SWB. I knew it was like something back in that time period. Mimi said she'll find him, Sister Mariah, and fight for you. What's his name? Mimi said these lies. They're not lies. This is the Rakia said, "Oh," and then Naima said, "Oh, Josh." I'm just telling you, that's a real story. Like I was like, but guess what? And to this day, I probably gotta get some therapy about it because I still haven't listened to the song the whole way through. But if I even think it's coming, I'm like, who playing Monica? Oh, okay, don't play me.
Who playing Monica?
I hope I did not wake the
But not
baby
that
up again.
song. Not that
Seriousness in
song.
your
Listen.
face was like,
When this goes on YouTube, I'm running that face back.
Khadija, am I a joke to you? Is my pain? Are you laughing at that? Am I
laughing at your pain? But yo, that was so real. I could see you.
Because I'm sick. Because it was like everybody, you can't explain to nobody. Everybody's just like, "This is Monica's best song." I'm like, this ain't her best song.
I am so glad that you told me that because I would never want to offend you because that is my song. Like, I will put that on repeat.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna be like, I'm like, why is the Khadija and Mariah sharing that on Facebook? Like, y'all sharing it? This y'all jam? All right, y'all.
They walk up the press skip.
Yahweh, who you got for number 4?
So for number 4, I have Waka Flocka, Oh Let's Do It.
Okay.
I first heard Oh Let's Do It. Me and 3 of my homeboys went to a party, and this party was for a school that we didn't go to, but I knew some people that went to the school that said, "Hey, slide through, blah, blah, blah." So we went through, and then we walked in, and a group of niggas walked in, and all we heard is, "I fucked my money up, now I gotta re-up." I was like, "Oh, this sound hard." Gunshots ensued. And that's the only thing I think of when I hear "Oh Let's Do It." That's the only thing I think of is parties getting shot.
wait to hear the rest of your list.
Say, look, in order for me to remember it, it has to be like a bit that happened with. It can't just be like I was sitting in the car and I heard this song. I hear a lot of music in the car. But if my life was in danger when the song came on, I will remember you.
I feel you.
That would make a difference.
Rakia's laughing. Mimi said she used to sing that Monica song to troll me when I was being mean to her. See what I'm saying? That's like a sister. Naima said Puppy Love Bow Wow premiered on 106 in Park on Valentine's Day. Naima, what you be so? Naima, the fact that you remember the Bow Wow, I knew he was gonna be on. I knew he was gonna be somewhere on the list. All right, so Khadija, Yahweh. Also, Oh Let's Do It. I was definitely on the east side at the Stonecrest during the Oh Let's Do It days.
You was at the atrium, you was at the club.
Say Stonecrest, you say the atrium. Look how you know what I'm saying. Look how all right, so Khadija, what you got number 4?
For number 4, I mean, like I said, see a lot of this stuff. I mean, I wasn't getting shot at or in parties where people were, it was just in the living room.
There wasn't no shooting going on in Chester, PA. My goodness.
It was, but I wasn't there.
Chester, hey, look, exactly. Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yes. And
Okay,
I don't know. I think I would probably go deaf and just be out. But so it was in the living room, and I was watching, and the video came on. I was like, "This guy is a peculiar fellow right here." "Kiss" by Prince. That's my favorite Prince song. I love it.
You're choosing. You're choosing like you're the most like I'm like you're choosing.
Listen, Prince, he's gone. We thank him, but Prince would never be a man that I would choose.
Okay. I'm like,
very talented, very gifted, but I was watching like, wow, like he's Look at his hair, look at his type. But he was, dancing and singing, and I love the song, but it stopped me. I just remember the first time actually hearing it, and it was with the video. So
okay, tight. Mimi said, talking to Jamal, that you have some traumatic experience associated with rap music. You should only listen to jazz. Absolutely, these are some of the things I agree with. Sister Mariah, who you got number 4?
Nah, it starts getting happier after a while. Don't worry.
So I graduated high school in like 2003, and around 2007, 2008 was like my first time moving out on my own, and I was determined for when I moved out for my parents not to have to do anything. And even though I may not agree with every part of the song, that time period, Lil Boosie Independent was my theme song. That was my thing. Because I felt like, I got my own apartment, I got my own car, I was paying my own bills.
Lil Boosie was your theme song?
Because I was in
Sing
the
the
world.
beginning of it for us, Sister Mariah. Sing the beginning of it.
You said what? No, I'm not going to do it.
Mariah, I would have never guessed. Okay.
I like a lot of different kind of music, but when that came on during that time, I was like, I don't know if he's talking about everybody else, but he's definitely talking about me because I got all my own stuff.
He said toenails. He said something all white like them toe tips. Something like that.
Listen,
she's been real good. Come on, Sister Mariah. Come on, you gotta keep this going. She's a dumb diva. Come on, now we gotta keep it going.
Sister Khadija was hating on the South. She was not singing INDEP and DNT. Come on, Sister Khadija, you had to know it. Like,
oh, that song, yeah, I know the song you're talking about.
But when you singing it, no, you were not. So you about to make me mad.
No.
Mimi said A. She loved that song. That's a classic. And Tamara Williams says A as well. Boom. See how I did that? Tamara.
Yeah, me and Tam were together. We can do it.
Tam. That's it. Tam. You know Tam. You know what I'm saying? All right. Boom. All right, my number 4. I don't know if the song had just come out or not, whatever, but Homecoming in Naperville, where I'm from, and I just remember everybody running to the dance floor because I heard a violin or some kind of instrument. I still don't know what the instrument is today, but it's like boom, 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 and it was like Cash Money taking over for the 992. I said, whoa.
It was Becky's to the floor with Cash Money for the 99 to 2000 came on.
No, I'm saying I don't know what that sound is. Like I don't know what that is. Like what's that instrument that they're like, what is that? Like that womb, the introduction. You know what I'm saying? Because the video they play the violin.
That's what it is. That brings life to the party. That's
I remember that. I remember where I was. I remember that.
It was like a combination of sounds and stuff. I watched Manny Fresh talk about it, about making that beat.
Look at you talking about this. You know about Manny Fresh.
It was interesting.
I would never.
Joshua, I was not under a rock. Okay.
I just would never knew that you were listening to Manny Fresh breakdown back there at SOP. I would never know that. Like, oh my goodness, like it would have never been something
it's
I thought.
Classic, so.
I'm just saying. Listen. Oh, our best friend Tam said, remind me so much of Star 69 Mariah. That song played a bunch and then Mimi was laughing. All right. Number 3, Yahweh. Who do you got? The song and where you listen to it?
So where I heard this is I was actually at school and my dad came and picked me up one day. I had to be in like middle school, 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade when this happened. So my dad picked me up and all I hear him bumping, drop top shit with the roof wide open.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what this is, but I like this. And 24 to this day is probably my favorite T.I. song. So 24.
Look at you. Look at you knowing about that trap. What on that trap?
No, Josh, look at me knowing about the trap.
No, about that trap music. That trap music is a whole nother.
I'm telling you, Josh, that's probably one of my pleasure moments in life was that. So yeah.
I also had rubber bands like on my arm. That's how much of a T.I. fan I was. I don't know if that was a thing in Chester or in Florida, but I absolutely had a rubber band like on my arm. I used to.
That's what's selling dope. That's what the dope is.
Actually, I got it because
Ozark, bro.
Listen, Allen Iverson said he got it because Isaiah Thomas. Bo Cheeks told Allen Iverson that he would have a rubber band when he played basketball to pop himself when he made a mistake and stuff, and it was like. Okay, and then T.I. can't rubber band man, so I had to trap with the basketball. It was like it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying?
so that he could forward his stacks so he could. That's all.
Tam says that'll work for sure. Mimi said, "What did I do after I heard that song?" Oh, I enjoyed myself, Mimi, and I just did a 2-step. And then Mimi says, "Yes, happy memory, Jamal." Boom. All right, Sister Khadija, what you got? Number 3.
Number 3. I don't even remember where we was going or what we were doing, but I was in the car with my mom, and the song was so pretty. It was so sweet. And it shocked me when she said it was Rick James. I was like, Rick James, like freaky girl, Rick James, like the very, that guy. It was like, yeah, and featuring Smokey Robinson. I was like, what? Ebony Eyes. So that is one that I remember.
It's the most random. I mean, see what I'm saying? How you go from Manny Fresh to Smokey Robinson? Like you said, Rick James. That's random. That's real random. That's all I'm saying.
You know what that's called? That's called being well-rounded.
No,
there we go. Just like being able to watch 12 Years a Slave and Baby Boy.
And Baby Boy, you know what I'm saying?
You can do both.
Sister Mariah, who you got number 3?
Okay, so my number 3 is My Boo by Quad City DJs.
Okay.
What was you doing,
Sister Mariah?
What?
Wait.
What skating party was you at, Sister Mariah? Where was you at?
Listen, family reunion weekend. We would spend time at the reunion site, and then we would go. I'm from like a little place in Alabama, and then we would go to the skating ring, and that was just a song everywhere that you heard it. When you heard it, you could listen to it and know who you were thinking about, and that person was thinking about you, and y'all just vibing. Like that was my song. I could listen to that now and just be like in my zone.
Start thinking about that video from 12th grade.
Exactly.
No.
Like somewhere, like I walked over to him slowly. I'm like, okay. No, not today. All right. Looked in flavors, had some Lake Salon. Ricky was clapping. All right, boom. All right, my number 3. Soldier Boy up in this. Watch me crank it, watch me ho. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a thing. Everybody was standing around the TV. And they were roasting Soldier Boy. I remember like it was declared that they was like, "Oh, look at this dude hit clown." I was like, it kind of hit. Like I was like, y'all like him. I was like, y'all ain't like. But I'm saying I liked it. Everybody was like, this some silly shit. And I like Superman. I was like, nah, it's kind of. They're like, you really like this? I was like, it kind of hit. It was like 2 weeks later, everybody was like. I said, I told you I was gonna hit.
Hey Josh, I ain't even gonna lie. That's the cleanest snap. That's the cleanest snap dance I've seen in a long time right there.
He was spot on. I ain't want to say it.
Sister Khadija.
If I would have said something, it would have been some stuff. Thank you, Yahweh.
He had the class.
Right, you gotta let them mock me.
Josh won the pool palace.
Yeah. He's showing a little something.
Sister Khadija, no. Never mocked me. You think I want me to butter the jokes?
Man.
Ooh, I'm just saying you was smooth.
Number 2. What you got, y'all? Who you got, Yahweh?
All right, number 2. I have. This is a moment. My little brother is the biggest Gucci Mane fan of all time, and when I say of all time, I mean for a long time I was worried about him because of how much Gucci Mane he listened to. So he just walking like he's coming home from football practice. Like Josh, MLK High School.
Okay.
The quarterback, he lived next door to us. Quarterback name was Corey. I mean, he was one of the best quarterbacks at that school. He dropped off my brother and his brother Jeremy. My brother's just walking by. He's like, I'm starting up my day with a blunt of perp. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what is this you saying? He was like, this Gucci Mane first day out. So I had to go listen to it. Josh, when I tell you that's one of my favorite Gucci Mane songs of all time. Who said Gucci Mane? Did you miss me? It would never fail.
Nobody would ever expect, Y'all was a teacher. He was so well spoken. Like, yeah, you didn't hear.
I'm Funny Peter, man. Say going through.
Nobody would ever guess that. All right. Mimi said she loves these memories and songs. That was a great listen topic. Thank you very much. Naima said B2K premiere What a Girl Wants video and she cried because Jay Boog was with Kyla Pratt. Nyman, you gotta let your B2K remember. You gotta let your B2K breakup. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Jay Boog is crazy. She would have. I told her she cried even more. She found out what was going on behind the scenes.
Thank you, Yahweh. From you always want to roast B2K.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I ain't got no Pretty Ricky. Okay, Pretty Ricky better number 2.
Nowhere on this list at all.
Pretty Ricky gotta be on the list. I'm like,
and after what Omarion did on Purpose, he can't be on nobody's list.
I'm like, for sure, Pretty Ricky. I remember exactly where I was when I heard all of these songs.
Absolutely not.
All right, Sister Khadija, what you got for number 2?
For number 2, this song just, I don't even remember if it was like 106 in Park but it was, I don't know. I don't even remember how I saw it.
We should remind Sister Khadija what the name of the list is. But go ahead.
I remember watching TV and it came on and it was a pleasure, a pleasurable surprise because DMX is featuring in the song. I was like, okay. But I like the song a lot because the song it sounds good, first of all. It's nice, it's sweet, and it's called Most High by Jersey Monet. Y'all, yeah, I know. I don't know what happened with her. I know she was on DMX label and then he went to jail. Hold your comment.
Say less.
Because Josh was waiting on you to finish. So
I'm like, whoa.
So, I don't know.
Which album was this? The first album, second album, third album? Which
I don't know if that interrupted, or if the music industry just was not with her flow, okay? Because she was like a Angie Stone, Jill Scott type, vibe. So she might not have fit in with, Plus, it was like just a few people doing it like that back then. But anyway, the song her album is nice too, but she didn't get a lot of play and stuff like that. And of course, DMX killed the track. So
you feel sorry for her and that's your memory. Boom, got it. Thanks, Sister Khadija.
Negative.
Sister Mariah, who you got number 2?
Okay, so my number 2 is from India Irene.
Okay.
And when I first met my husband, we used to just like sit and talk for like a long time. Like I used to miss class and all that just because I was so like, I don't know, into him.
Okay.
And she has this song, and we used to listen to music like all the time. And she has this song called Beautiful Surprise. And if you have never heard it, it is like one of my favorite songs because I feel like she's just like describing this, like, if he were all of these different things, this is what it would be. And it's not like, it's just stuff that you wouldn't expect. And so when I was talking to Sister Akia today, we were saying how the song reminded us of like, you can see somebody or pass by somebody or just come in contact with somebody and not picture that that's your person. Like I met my husband at a stop sign and never would have thought, like, I remember seeing him and like wanting to know all this stuff about him. And I told all my friends about him and everything. And then fast forward, this year is, depending on who you ask, 10 or 11 years of us being married.
Okay.
That's a memory for your ass.
Depending on who you ask, because we were actually married for a year before we actually had our wedding and everybody knew.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at Sister Mariah and them sneaking off. Okay. This is right with the secret wedding. Okay. They love that song. Love that song. Mimi Lang said that's beautiful. Because Mariah, you do see India.Arie right there next to, in between Ice Cube and J. Cole. Boom.
She should be higher on the chart.
But no. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, beautiful surprise. Beautiful surprise for sure. Beautiful surprise for sure. All right. My number 2. When I first found out that music can make you fight, it goes by the name of Ludacris. Bia. It was. I just remember we was in high school. It was like after school.
Music can make you fight.
Like literally, Bia came up, and I saw people going like, "Oh, this." I said, "Oh, nigga, this is what we doing?" It's like I was like, "Y'all really just doing this?" We about to throw a goal. We were about to go like this, and it was like, "You gonna fight?" I said,
"Smooth snap and roll."
Yo, I'm about to be mine. But I remember y'all never heard B.I.B.I. before?
I have definitely heard it. I'm
Like,
just
super-
picturing you
super
like,
hard.
oh, we fighting.
I don't know. I was like, because I was like,
now.
I said, okay, this is what we doing. And then I saw everybody moving, and it's like everybody who was happy. Like, we all. I'm thinking everybody friends. Everybody immediately was like, nah, it's up. We gonna fight. And I was
everybody got mad at one time.
I said, so at this point in my life, this when I was going to parties and the clubs. It was just like I was out all the time. So it was like every time Ludacris came on that BFB, this is like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, National God. It was like, we about to fight. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it was for us with that Snoop Dogg and Master P.
Of course.
That song.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't even say the title, but every time they just shut the parties down. That's it.
So C Murder, the brother, the you know how it's connected to C Murder because Monica. Boom.
Monica.
You know what I'm saying? Monica.
That's a shame. Monica, one of my
That was
favorite.
the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh, you about to go to that place.
I'm glad.
I like
found
Monica.
myself.
This is one song. It's like she got 20 songs I can like. No, she got 20 songs. She got like 10 songs I like, and it's like that one. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm just glad you told us, because imagine me, all innocent. Oh, this is my song. Look over at Joshua.
I'm like, nah, it's cool. Ain't no pressure. I mean, I ain't thinking about that shit. I'm over that. You've been over that. You know what I mean? All right, Yahweh, who you got? Number one, Yahweh, who you got?
So number one, I'm gonna have to ride with Chris Brown, Yo. I remember hearing Chris Brown, Yo. I first heard it, I think
That's a good one.
like probably 9th grade, 8th or 9th grade. And this group of young women were singing this song. And I was like, man, what is this y'all are singing? What is this? Oh, this is Chris Brown. You don't know Chris Brown, you lame, this and that. But I'm like, oh shit. I just asked what song was this? So I was like, man, forget a Chris Brown. I say, I go back and I listen to the song, and I've been a Chris Brown fan ever since. I've been hooked ever since.
He has the verses coming up, doesn't he, with Usher?
Oh yeah.
Chris Brown will never stoop to any low levels and versus anybody. He is above that.
That's fake, Mariah. That flyer everybody keeps hearing. That's fake.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Really?
that's fake.
I thought it was, but then everybody kept going on and on.
Nah, that's fake.
Yeah, I thought it was real. Personally, I had Usher on it.
Yeah, no, that's fake. If that was real, they would do that at like the Beverly Center or like Beverly Center, but like Madison Square. It wouldn't be I don't even know where they could do it at.
First and foremost, Usher doesn't want to do it to himself because we're talking about Chris Brown that died.
I'm just saying that would be the greatest verse. That would be the greatest verses.
Secondly,
Right now.
neither one of them are finished with their career.
Yeah, that'd be unbelievable. All right, I know Mimi's coming with. I know Mimi's coming with her Usher stuff. Okay, so listen. So Rakia put the thing, skulls. Mimi said, "Nuck if you buck energy." I should have put Nuck if you buck too as well.
That was
Tam says in the club waiting on the fights to start. She was a little scared. Mimi said somebody.
Y'all was talking about my list and the gunshots and riots, but y'all talking about Nuck if you buck.
I'm just saying. A lot of people got Usher winning. A lot of people got Usher
be right by the exit
winning.
when the bullets fly.
Naima said you ain't mentioned her your whole list, Yahweh. So Rakia said Usher.
Every song, every single song.
Yes, I also remember where I was when I heard Chris Brown, Yo, at Ben Hill. Everybody had snapbacks on, dancing.
Right after the pool palace.
Literally, I remember when I was like, because everybody was like trying to be all dancing to the girl. I was like, I'm none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that. Because that Monica song might come on, and I'm like, nope, not gonna go with that. All right, Sister Khadija, who you got number one?
Oh, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Here we go. DMX and Cisco. I just DMX and Faith. Who was it? Who is it? What's on?
I was already in love by that point. Cisco, Faith, that's late. Like, okay, this is the beginning. So I was in my room, minding my business. And I think I might have been like, I don't know, reading or something, just minding my business. And my brother was in his room, one of my brothers. And my parents wasn't home. So it was just us in the house. And he had the speakers up, and he pressed play, and it was like, dun. I'm like, hold on. And so I'm listening, like the beat catching me, but I'm like, wait, it's just the beat, like, you know, whatever. So I'm going to mind my business. And then I just hear, you know, this growl. I was like, who's growling in there? Okay, all right, like, whatever.
You should have ran.
And then I heard this raspy, coarse, hardcore, intense, passionate voice. Joshua, don't be hating.
Well, what did he say? Like, let's hear what he said.
said,
what's up?
Get at me, dog. I was like,
That's the song that got you. Get at me, dog.
I came out to my brother. I said, who is that? He was like, DMX. I was like, oh, okay. I went back in my room and I was like, what did he say? QRZ. I said, who is that again? He was like, I said, say it. He said DMX. I said, DMX.
Did you say QRZ?
Exactly. She swear she's funny. She swears she's a comedian. I swear to God. Oh.
I couldn't remember. That man, I couldn't remember. But I was like, yo, run that back. And I was just listening. And it was just on.
So not Rough Riders anthem, not how it's going
I was
down.
already in love. Nope.
Get at me, dog. That's crazy.
That's the first sound that I heard of DMX, and I was just like, yo, I like this dude. I like his vibe, his fit. Like you could feel, y'all know you can feel X through a song.
Yes, we familiar with feeling DMX through a song. My goodness. All right. Naima says she loves her love for DMX. My homegirl Tam Tam says Madison Square Garden for that verses. And then everybody says Usher was winning in the comments. A lot of people vote for Usher.
And he would have.
They think that, but then Chris Brown, like, the man makes 1,000 songs a year, and like 200 of them are hits.
There wouldn't be a Chris Brown if there wasn't an Usher first.
Yes, thank you for the wise wisdom. Sister Mariah, who you got number one?
I do what I can when I can.
I'm like, look, damn about Usher. Okay.
Sister Mariah, who you
You're
got number
welcome.
one? Here comes Sister Mariah. You about to tell us mint condition. Joe, who you got? I already know.
Stokely.
It is a love song. So when we were planning our wedding, we had such a hard time picking out a song because we wanted to pick a song that we felt like when we heard it, it said everything that we felt. And then my cousin called me and she was like, I heard this song because it was gonna be Jennifer Hudson. And we ended up using her later in the ceremony, but my cousin called and she was like, I think I found this song that just is so what y'all are. And it ended up being Eric Benet, Real Love. So if you have never heard that song, that is the song that, I didn't walk down to that song, but that was one of the main songs of our ceremony.
That's beautiful. I don't know the song, but that's beautiful.
It is such a good love song. When I heard it, I was like, oh my God, this is everything I feel about my person.
Yeah, that's real love right there.
That's real love, exactly. Mimi said Chris Brown crying on IG, Usher's in Vegas. Why you always gotta bring up the Chris Brown verse? Like, God dang it, man.
What is Chris Brown crying on IG? When did he cry on IG? Usher's
as long as he don't act like Omarion just acted, I'm fine.
But listen, I don't care if y'all take Omarion out because Pleasure P, everybody was doing all that hating at that versus. Pleasure P held it down, sang live, nobody give him credit. He did his job. Pleasure P, Pretty Ricky. All right. Also, for everybody who's watching out there, favorite Eric Benet song, Chocolate Legs. So why Sister Khadija will make Topanga jokes, Chocolate Legs, Eric Benet is one of the best songs ever.
It's the best song.
Why you're watching Boy Meets World for the record. Boom. All right, listen.
Topanga's crazy as hell.
I don't even know how I got labeled the Topanga hater.
No, because you went so hard against her, like she did something to you. Like,
what I say? That I don't even care about her?
Now, when we finish, can I give my honorable mention? Because I got one.
Absolutely. Okay, but listen, so my number one, everything is violence, fighting, and during the same time of me first time going to clubs and all this kind of stuff, there came a slow music. There was a man who went by the name of Little John, and he had everybody crunk and fighting. Literally, everybody was fighting and crunk and everything. But then, speaking of Mimi's and all y'all favorite person, Usher came. Said, okay, yeah, Usher. Then Ludacris, my favorite rapper at the time. I said, okay. Then you got Usher, John, and Luda about to do it again. Lovers and Friends came out. Every time I was like, but every time it didn't matter. I remember I was like, oh no. I don't care what, I'll wait for the whole night, all the fighting, all the throwing up, it didn't matter. I remember exactly where I was. I saw the girl, tell me, I said, girl, what? What we talking? Lovers and friends?
Hey, Josh, tell her what song came on after that. Tell her what song came on after that.
I don't remember.
Little Scrappy Head Buster, right
Exactly. I was like, in
Buster.
between all the violence, everybody was fighting. I would put my life on the line, just like, it's like, damn, that's really. I'm like, my God, stop throwing stuff. I don't want to fight every day. It was always gonna be one. She waited 2, I waited 2. Lovers and friends, lock eyes. Gotta jump through everything, throw the balls, whatever. But it's like
Lovers and Friends, followed by Monica, across the ocean.
See what I'm saying? Exactly. God, I think I fought the DJ over there one time. Like, play that again. Play it one more time. All right. Ryan, who you got for your honorable mentions?
My honorable mention, since I was in like total love song mode, was Jennifer Hudson, "Giving Myself to You."
You just naming a whole bunch of shit.
That's what I'm saying. You be driving all the time. Nobody ever heard before. Like,
what you mean? That's like, go listen
That
to it. I'm
was
not
the
gonna
shit.
sing it. That's what I walk down the aisle to.
No,
Jennifer
sing
Hudson,
it.
"Giving
Let's sing
Myself
it
to
so we
You."
know what
sing
it
it
is.
so we can know what it is.
You gotta look it up. I can't sing.
Man, I ain't gonna remember that one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna remember that. Speaking of singing, Mimi.
All you have to type in is "Giving Myself to You," Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer,
Right.
boom. All
It
right,
is like one of the best love songs ever.
listen, I know she's gonna be singing "Taking Us to Church" like Fantasia. Sister Khadija, Mimi said, "Can you sing that song that you talking about with DMX?" She didn't know the song. Could you sing it?
What song? Not finna sing nothing because I can't sing.
The number two. It was your number 2. The song with DMX
Desi
and that girl.
Monet, Most High.
Most High. Oh, Most High is what call me. Most High.
Yeah.
Well, don't cough if you ain't gonna do nothing after that. She's coughing like you about to do something. Like, oh, what Most High? Like, oh, no cough there. I want to thank everybody for watching. I gotta put this on YouTube. Thank everybody who stayed in the comments with us. Mimi, Naima, Tam, Sister Rakia, Aisha earlier. Everybody, Brother Marshall, who didn't know the list. Shout out to you anyway. Brother didn't know the list.
I see Brother Marshall with your wrong list.
Brother didn't know the list. He was just saying a lot of stuff. But he called back up. He called himself. He was like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for coming, Brother Marshall.
Everybody on YouTube, shout out to his name is Musa. Musa is the only brother who puts his list in the list on YouTube. Thank you, Musa.
I see him. Thank you, brother. Like, and he put them in different comments too.
Exactly. All right, everybody, Mimi, Naima, Tam said this was fun. Mimi and Naima said this was great, y'all. Sister Rakia said this was a great show, y'all as well. Boom. All right, Sister Mariah, can you please say goodbye to everybody, please?
Assalamualaikum. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you very much. Sister Khadija, you gonna say what's up to everybody? I mean, goodbye to everybody.
Thank you all for having me. It's a pleasure as always. Appreciate you. Peaceful night.
Thank you very much. Yahweh, you gonna say goodbye to everybody? Gonna give us a word in place of Marvin?
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a word in place of Marvin. Stay safe, stay dangerous, stay black. That's it.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Oh, I knew as soon as I said top 5 most enlightened black, I said this is gonna bring a different energy. Everybody gonna be black. She said top 5 Juneteenth songs. Oh my God.
What?
Hey, Jeff, we gotta make a Juneteenth album.
The Juneteenth album. Oh.
Nobody else did it. Nobody else did it. But say, come on now.
Listen, and I wanted to say, speaking of DMX on YouTube, the industry on Death Poetry Jam, one of the greatest things I've ever seen before. Death Poetry Jam, DMX talking about the industry. So y'all watch that. Everybody was doing homework and taking notes. Watch DMX talk about the industry. It's phenomenal. All right. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you, Sister Girl. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off for the People's Podcast. Thank everybody again.